Hello. Well, your assignment for the cereal box cover is going to be done with Microsoft Publisher. Now, what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to make sure you go to Blackboard first. You're going to go to Blackboard, My Class, Class Information, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see cereal box cover is the bottom assignment. Now, what you're going to do is you are going to I'll read this to you, and then you're going to see some examples, and then you can look at those examples. Then you can actually go online and find a picture that you want, download it, and then you can make your cereal box cover. So what you're going to do, it says, please use Publisher to design a cereal box cover. It's going to be 8.5 by 11. I'll show you how to do this once we get into Publisher. Use the examples attached to design an original cereal box. That does mean you need to come up with your own idea. So what that will mean is there's a whole bunch of cereals out there. They end with oats, crunch, uh, O's. You just need to think of something that you come up with that's an original. Can be baseball O's or baseball diamonds or baseball squares. It doesn't even have to be baseball. It can be anything that you like. Pirates O's or anything that you can think of. So what you're going to do is it says you're going to make an original cereal box with a main picture, a cereal name. You've got to come up with your name, a picture, a price for that cereal, and a slogan. Now, what a slogan is for Nike, the slogan is just do it. Okay, so a slogan is something that a company will use so that their name gets out there. When you hear it, you think of them just doing it. Um, Mc, uh, McDonald's. Um, I'm just trying to think of a couple others. Anyway, they'll come to me. I'll show you slogans again. Captain Crunch, okay, crunchy sweet cereal. That would be like the slogan part, crunchy sweet cereal. Captain Crunch, let me get rid of this and go back. Here's my second example. Um, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, they can end with crunch. Just because the two examples say crunch doesn't mean you can't end with something else. O's, crunch, sweets, whatever. Box one, let's see here. Here's this one, Fruit Loops. Okay, Super Loopers. That would be like an example of the slogan. Super Loopers. Just something that kind of tells you a little bit about the product, a little bit about, just Burger King, have it your way is the slogan. So just anything, you do need to come up with a slogan. So what you're going to do is you're going to, I'm going to minimize this. You've got to first find Publisher. So let me show you what Publisher looks like. Publisher is this button right here. It says Publisher, it's green. It has documents here, and then it has, because Publisher starts with a capital P, it has a P there. Publisher is basically used for anything that they print. For example, magazines. For example, cereal box covers. You could actually use it for, like we're going to, magazines, newspapers, brochures, flyers, postcards, anything that gets printed and either mailed out or sold or handed out to someone, you can use Publisher for. Now, every time I teach Publisher, I have students that say, this is just like Word. Why can't I just use Word? Well, it's not just like Word, although it is very, very similar to Word. What we're going to do, you're going to start, after you open it up, you get to this home screen, and it has a whole bunch of different things. Now, these are some items that I've used in the past. What you're going to do is just click blank 8.5 by 11. You click on it, your page is going to come up. Now, what you're going to see this page, and I'm going to try to move this menu a little bit. I'm going to move it down to the bottom so that you can see what's going on. At the top. Okay, so under the home button, you've got these options that are available. Under insert, that's how we're going to insert pictures. We're going to insert text box. Most everything you're going to do here is going to be under the insert pull down. These are called pull downs. So there's page design, there's mailings, there's review, view, help. Everything we're going to do for this assignment is under insert. Notice for this 8.5 by 11 sheet, there's some blue lines that are right here. Please realize those blue lines are your margins. Will it let you go outside of your margins? Of course it will. It will let you go outside of your margins, but let me encourage you not to. So what you're going to do, first thing you're going to do is you're going to find a picture. So for that, we're going to go back to the web. Let me get out of here and let me go back to my page, and I'm just going to look up, let's say I'm going to do pirate O's. What I'm going to do is I want to find a picture of a pirate. So I'm going to go pirate, and I'm going to click on pirate, click enter, and then I'm just trying to move this toolbar somewhere where it's not really in the way. Let me put it up there. You're going to go to images, pirate, images. Now what you want to find is you want to find a cartoon. You don't want this guy right here. I know that's a good picture, but you want to find a cartoon looking character that's a pirate. Or if you're going to do something with sports, you're going to want to find something that has to do with your sport, baseball, whatever. It needs to kind of be a cartoon for a cereal box cover. So what I'm going to do, I kind of like this guy. I'm going to click on him, and I am going to see that this would work for me. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to say save image as. Now here's what you've got to do. You've got to right click, save image as. There are other options. Don't go to save link as. You won't get anything. Save image as. Click on it. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'll just leave that name on there. I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to go to my business folder, and I am going to go ahead and save this guy. And then after I save him in my folder, he's going to be my main picture. Now, you find your main picture. Now, let's say, for example, your main picture is blurry once you put it on the page. You'll need to find a different picture. You just search the web again, download the picture, right-click, save image as, and then what we're going to do, we're going to go to Insert, Pictures. Showed you where Insert was. It's covered up by that toolbar right now, but Insert, Pictures. I'm going to go back where I saved it. I went to Desktop. I went to Business, and I clicked on, let me click on this guy right here, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to make it go to the edges of my blue lines. Okay, now, if you end up with this little black strip down there, you can either move it down and off the page. I wouldn't even worry about it. All I want to know is that you know how to put a picture on here. If there's that little extra thing, that's not an issue. I'm not going to count off for it. And what you're going to see is you're going to see a big picture here. When I say it needs to have a main big picture, then it does. And again, where did I find that? What am I getting that from? Well, I'm getting it from the assignment. It says it's got to have a main picture. It's got to have a serial name. It's got to have a price and a slogan. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to now all of a sudden what I'm going to do, I'm still under Insert. So I go to Insert. Now here's where Publisher and Word are different. They are different at this point. In Word, you could just start typing. In Publisher, you've got to draw a text box. All your words have to be in a text box, which allows you to move them around a lot easier. It allows you to do a whole lot of things, editing a lot easier, that you would need to do for making a publication, something that's printed, a newspaper, a magazine, a postcard, a flyer. So I go draw text box, and then I left click and hold, and I'm going to make a text box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this guy, I'm going to call it Pirate O's. I'm going to type it in, Pirate O's. Now, you can't see it, but what you're going to have to do, once you do that, highlight the words, then you're going to change the size of it. I'm going to make it Broadway. I'm going to make it big, okay, 48, 72, and I'm going to say, okay, Pirate O's. Now, notice how when I get this, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and center this. It allows you to center it under Format. When I highlight it, it allows me to center it right here. So I'm going to center it, but notice that the black letters don't show up very well on the black hat. So I'm going to change the color of them. Now, if I change them to white, the white letters are not going to show up on the white background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a different color that will allow it to stand out, and I'm going to pick red. Now, red I can see on the white, red I can see on the black, Pirate O's, okay? And what I'm going to use for a slogan, now you cannot copy mine, okay? You just have to come up with your own. It can be frozen cereal, the breakfast that makes you cold. I'm making up stuff off the top of my head. I don't know what you want to make up. If you think about something that you can do, that you can make up, Pirate O's. And now to do more writing, I've got to draw another text box. See, I'm under Insert, Draw Text Box, and then under Draw Text Box, I put in my next text box. And I'm going to say, they are great. Now, again, you can't see that. You've got to highlight it. You're going to change the font. It does not have to be the exact same font you used before. And then I am going to make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger. Let's see, 48. Now, if you see these three little dots and some of your words disappear, you just need to make your text box bigger. Okay, now I am going to make it a little bit larger so the R's all fit on the same line. Now they're starting to cover up his face. So what I'm going to do is I am going to highlight that again and make that a little bit smaller. It goes from 48 to 36, but what I want you to see here is if I type in 40 and hit enter, it'll actually do a different number than what you see. Okay, I'm going to go back to 36, and then I'm going to bring that over here, and I am going to actually erase a couple of my R's. That way I can see it. It's not covering up his face, and there I have my slogan. Pirate O's, my main picture, they are great. Now, what else do I need to have on there? Let me go back to Blackboard and let me check. I've got to have a price. I've got to have a serial name. I've got to have a slogan. Well, I've got everything but a price. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to say, okie dokie, all I need is a price. Draw text box, select your text box, and then I'm going to say, now, don't go crazy. I've had people want to put $10 million here, okay? Box of cereal is usually $5 or less. So I'm going to use a dollar symbol, shift 4, dollar symbol, and I'm going to say $3.99. $3.99. And then I'm just going to make that big, and I'm going to make it so it can be seen. And then now I've had some people in the past that they like putting barcodes on stuff, barcodes on items. And now the price, you can put it anywhere you want. If you want to put it over here, that's fine. You just have to have a price on it somewhere. A lot of people like putting barcodes. If you like barcodes, you can do that on this assignment. You can do it on a couple of my assignments that I'm going to make. All you have to do is look up barcode. Go to barcode. Okay, go to images. This is also showing you how to save a picture again. Right click, save image as. I'm going to put it in my business folder, and I'm going to say barcode 1. Actually, I'll do barcode 23. I don't know why. I just like 23. So then now I'm going to insert. This also shows you how to insert a picture again. Insert picture. I'm going to go to barcode. Now, I'm going to bring it down here, but it's too big. I don't like it quite that big, so I'm going to just grab the corner, make it smaller, and then I'm going to put the barcode in. Some people like doing that. I don't like covering up that guy's shoe, so I am going to make it a little bit smaller. There's my barcode. There is my title. There's my slogan. They are great. There's my price. There's my main picture. All I have to do now is save it. I go to File. See where I am? File. I go to Save As. I'm going to save it twice. Now, I am going to go to Browse. It's right there. I can barely see it. But Browse, and I'm going to go to Desktop. I'm going to go to my business folder, and then I'm going to say Serial. I've made this a bunch. Okay, I'm going to go to Serial Box, and I'm going to call this one Serial Box 789 because 6 was scared. 6 was scared, so 7, 8, because 7, 8, 9. So right there, it's saved. Serial Box 789. That's not the one I want you to turn in. This is the one I want you to turn in. I want you to go to File, Save As, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put it right in the same folder, Business. And you can even call it the same thing, but what I want you to do is I want you to change that, okay? See right down here under the name, it says File Type. I click on Publisher Files. I go to PDF, and I'm going to say Save. I'm going to say, oh, hang on. I had mine set up for something before. Save. Save as business PDF. And then I am going to say save. And then that, after it saves, what you're going to do, you're going to find your PDF. You're going to go back to Blackboard. You're going to find your PDF when you submit it. Now, to submit it again, you go right down here. You go to Browse My Computer. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to go to Business. I'm going to find my Serial Box, and I double click on it. Now I have my Serial Box PDF that I turn in, and then I hit submit. I'm not going to hit submit because I really don't want to turn this in. You attach the PDF, hit submit, and then you're done. So I hope that this video helps you. Serial Box. Those are your examples. Here's your instruction. And this video that I'm making right now is not on there right yet, but I will put it on there before it actually publishes tomorrow. It's not actually going to be available for you to see until after I have the video on there. So by the time you see it, you'll see another video that's video instruction for you to do your assignment. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and have a great week.